My mind could change in the blink of an eye, child. Hey besties, I hope you guys are doing fabulous today. I know it's been a while. We're talking about 5 years. But guess what? Your girl is back and better than ever. You know, we grow, we evolve, life happens, and your girl had to take a long needed break. But guess what? I'm back to share knowledge and experience, okay? Your girl is coming back as a fragrance connoisseur. So if you're into fragrance, beauty, lifestyle, and a little fitness, then this is the channel for you. If you find any value in this content, consider hitting that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can always be notified when I upload a video. In this video, I will be talking about one of my favorite fragrance houses. And for my first video back, this is such a fitting review. And it's the Freedom Collection from the house of Kayali. Guys, I have not smelled this. I am excited. I have quite a bit of fragrances from their collection. So I have high expectations for this launch. So let's get into it. So this is what the collection is looking like. So cute. I just love Kayali packaging. Their packaging can do no wrong in my eyes, okay? So there is the Freedom Musk Bouquet 27, Freedom Musk Santal, Freedom Musk Matcha, and Freedom Musk Latte. All right, so I'm gonna test these scents and see what they're giving. So I have my tester strip here, and I'm gonna start with Musk Bouquet 27. All right, let's see. Okay, this smells like a floral. It says Musk Bouquet and it is given bouquet. Let's see what Freedom Musk Bouquet is giving on skin. Okay, on skin, I'm definitely picking up the florals, but I am getting the chocolate on my skin. Okay, so it is a floral scent, but it has a little hint of sweetness, and I'm thinking the sweetness is coming from maybe that chocolate, but this is leaning a bit more floral. Okay, not bad, but I still see this as a daytime scent. Okay, so let's see what Freedom Musk Santal is giving. Ooh, this is bright. Right off the bat, it's very bright. Ooh, this is giving me a little, it's reminding me of something. Okay, all right, you know what? Let me test this on my skin because, okay. Let's see. As it starts to dry down, it gets a bit creamier. But I'm sorry, guys. The minute I spray this, I cannot get Valleja out of my head. This is, oh my God. I know I'm gonna wear this a lot because I love Valleja. This is a more, how do I say this? This is a more dialed back version of Valleja. We all know Valleja is a powerhouse. I like it, but it reminds me of Valleja. I cannot cap, I cannot lie. This does remind me of Valleja from Perfume de Marley. So if you like that kind of DNA, you're gonna like this. This is just a little bit lighter. And it's a bit creamier than Valleja, but the DNA is definitely there. So if that is your type of scent, then you're gonna like this one. And funny enough, I have a big bottle of this one on the way. Okay, I like it because I love Valleja, but it is giving me Valleja. That's quite interesting. Okay, so now I'm gonna move on to Freedom Musk Matcha. And I drink matcha, and I have an idea of what matcha smells like, but I don't know how I picture it in a fragrance. So let's see what Kayali's take is on a matcha fragrance. So I'm quite intrigued to see what this one smells like. Ooh, the opening is also very bright and it's giving something a little green. It's like I'm smelling, it would translate as if I'm getting maybe neroli or lily of the valley, but it's pulling kind of green. And I am starting to get that little matcha, that matcha smell. All right, let me see what this is giving on skin. Okay, on skin, it is giving me that greenness that I'm talking about. Not an off-putting green, but I am getting, oh my God, as it starts to dry down, I am getting a matcha on my skin. Okay, I'm not mad at this. This is a bit different from the type of fragrance that I normally wear. But I do smell the matcha. It smells like the matcha powder and not so much the matcha drink. So I'm getting like this green, floral, sweet kind of scent. I don't know if this is going to be for everyone. I think this one, you're going to kind of have to acquire the smell. But I don't hate it. It's different. Okay. It's not my favorite, but I can appreciate something different. And this is what I'm getting from this one. The last one in the collection is Freedom Musk Latte. Now, I'm an avid coffee drinker. I drink latte, cappuccino. I don't partial when it comes on to coffee. I love coffee. So, but would I wear a coffee fragrance on my skin? I don't know. So let us see the interpretation that, they came up with for this one. But I don't know. I'm not excited, but I am open-minded. So let us see what this coffee scent or Freedom Musk Latte is giving. Okay, so let us see what this is giving. Okay, the opening, I don't know, it's very bright too. It's almost as if it has citruses in the opening too. I don't know if it's bergamot or some kind of... it's giving a little brightness in here. All right, you know what? The tester strip is not giving me much. It's pulling more bright on the tester strip. Let me see what it's giving on skin. Okay. So on skin, the opening is very bright. Okay, so as it starts to dry down, I am definitely getting that cafe latte coming in. It smells like a creamy cafe latte with foam on top. But even though it's giving cafe latte, there's still this brightness in the opening that is balancing it out. Cafe latte, it's not overpowering. It's kind of there in the background, which makes it wearable. It does smell like perfume with a hint of coffee. So that's what I'm getting from it. But it's not my favorite. And I know for people who love fragrances that have a note of coffee, they might appreciate this a little bit more than I do. But I will wear it, but I don't know if I'm going to get a full bottle of it, if they do come out with a full bottle. Okay, interesting. So now it's time for me to rank from my least favorite to my favorite scent. So my least favorite is a Freedom Musk Matcha. And not because it's bad, but it has a greenness in there that I would have to get used to or get past for me to fully appreciate it. But fragrances are subjective. My mind could change in the blink of an eye, child. So I'm gonna need more time to play with these, and maybe I'll come back with a follow-up video. But for now, This one is my least favorite. That's in the number 4 spot. In the number 3 spot, it's gonna be Freedom Musk Latte. And as it dries down, the coffee is, or the latte that's in there, it's all the way dialed back. It's in the background. So it dried down quite nice and creamy and subtle, which I can appreciate, but it's in the number 3 spot. In the number 2 spot is the Musk Bouquet. This dried down smelling like floral. That's the star of the show, the rose. Whatever floral notes is in here, let me see. The notes that are pulling the most prominent on my skin is the jasmine and that Turkish rose. Yeah. So this is number 2. And then in the number 1 spot is Freedom Musk Bouquet. And it does have that Vallejo DNA. I don't know. But it is a little bit different. But that DNA is there. More Vallejo exclusive than the original. So it does dry down creamy and sweet. But if you like that type of DNA, you're definitely gonna like this. Overall, this is a good launch. I think there's gonna be something in here for everybody. So everyone is gonna have their favorite. I already told you what mine is. So yeah, that is it, guys. This is my little honest first impression of the new Freedom Collection from Kayali. With that being said, I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you in another video. Bye.